Hello, welcome to Older, Wiser, Unfiltered. No filter, no judgment, and absolutely no underwire bras allowed past this point. Today I'm here with Helen. So Helen looks 42, but she's actually 52. So no comment from me. If your aging process was a movie, would it be a raunchy comedy or a psychological thriller?
Definitely a psychological thriller.
And what's the plot twist?
Well, I'm thinking it's because if you know me from the outside, then I'm generally pretty calm and relaxed.
Right.
But maybe not so much at home. There's a bit of a dark side to me at times.
Oh, do tell. What's the dark side? What's it bring out?
I don't know. You probably have to ask my husband that one. Bit of a at times.
Oh.
A bit of menopausal moodiness, I'd say.
Mm.
Yeah.
And how are you finding it? The menopause? Is it all hearts and flowers, or is it really shit?
It's really shit. I'm having a hot flash right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Live. As you see it, ladies, it's actually happening.
It literally happened as the camera started. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's a bit shit, but I have managed without HRT. I tried to go on it, but there was no stock basically at the pharmacy, so I decided that wasn't a good idea. So I basically had hot flashes for about 10 years.
10 years.
Started early, and yeah, just a bit of the old psychological thriller going on in the background.
Wow. Okay. So, picture the scene. You've taken your body for an MOT today. Would it pass with flying colours, or have we got a bit of backthrust from the emissions?
Yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do. I did decide about a month ago that I would like to take control of my body passing its MOT. So I have restarted a bit of strength training and a better diet and things like that. So
what's the advisories look like?
Sort out your fat arse.
Sort out your what?
Fat arse.
Oh, fat arse.
Maybe.
You haven't got a fat arse.
No, but it's not. It's just, you know, like the menopause middle thing where basically, I describe it as being like an owl. So it's like you've got like skinny little legs at the bottom and then this body. I just don't feel like it's familiar anymore.
Mate, that's just my body.
It's like the bread goes in the back pockets, that's what I say. Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah, so like, you know, that's where it goes.
Okay.
They're my advisory. It's like watch out for that.
So what sends it there? Is it chocolate? Is it crisps? What are we talking?
What do I like? Like indulgent? Well, I have too much coffee. I mean, it was alcohol, but I've curbed that a bit lately. But what I used to find is that I could give up alcohol and that would be great. I could lose weight really quickly, or I could change my diet, that would work, or I could up the exercise, and at this point I've got to do all three. And if I don't do all three, then nothing happens.
My bogey food is chocolate, so I've given up chocolate.
Yeah.
Every time I go back on it, my gut doesn't like it, I'm going to be quite frank.
Yeah.
And it just makes me feel bloated, and I gave it up a couple of times for Lent, because, you know, that's what you say. And I went back on it after about 18 months, and my body was like, no, don't like that. And now they're giving it up again, so I just don't eat chocolate. No.
That's a bit sad.
I mean, I can. No, I don't miss it though. Now I've not eaten it. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. But trying to find something that's not chocolate on the shelves, it's like, come on, people. There is other stuff besides chocolate.
Sour worms. That'll be good.
No.
No, there isn't really much that substitutes for chocolate.
I know, it's just a bit.
Yeah, I do love chocolate. I love cake. I love curry.
Love cake. All the good stuff.
Good Indian.
I really hate it when people call it bad food, because I don't think there's any bad food. Apart from kale, that's probably not a good food. I think everything is good in moderation.
You know what they say about dressing for the weather, so there's no such thing as bad weather, only poor clothing.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as bad food, only what? Overindulging.
Overindulging. Everything in moderation. Talking about dressing, I was listening to a radio thing on the way in, and they were talking about this woman who'd gone to her wedding in a dressing gown and slippers and her hair up in rollers, because basically that's what her husband is going to get. And I was thinking, I was shouting at the thing, because I was just like, okay, I get dressing down, I get going on a budget.
Yeah.
But really, that's just.
Well, I mean, she was the actual bride.
She was the bride, and she was going in rollers, slippers, and a dressing gown. And it's like Asda vibes. Nothing against Asda. I shop there myself. But it's like, really, have we got to that stage that you're going to rock up at your own wedding like that?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't the type of mum that could rock up at the school gates in my PJs, so I definitely wouldn't be going to a wedding.
Yeah, no, especially your own wedding.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, what does that tell your future husband? Mind you, apparently he was in a sports top and shorts.
Fair
They
enough.
keep referring him to Andy Burnham shorts. Not sure what that means, but bit of politics.
Well, I would say there's someone for everyone in that case, and it sounds like they're very well suited.
I think it's a generational thing, though, isn't it? Because generational for me, I'd be like, I'm aghast. That's a good word. Because why would you? But yeah, I think it's just it's all a bit beaten into you generationally, isn't it?
What did the guests wear?
I don't even know. I dread to think.
Negligees.
That's a bit posh, isn't it? Maybe they just had boxers on and a crappy old bra for £8.
Although actually, a couple of years ago, the fashion did seem to be, it looked like kind of pyjamas, didn't it? Like silky, matching. Yeah.
So on that note, so are we giving Waitrose elegance today, or are we going for Poundland chaos?
Definitely Waitrose elegance, and that is because we are currently in my therapy room, so I don't think Poundland chaos is going to cut it with the hypnotherapy. So you're a hypnotherapist? I'm a hypnotherapist. And how long have you been doing it? I graduated last year. And you love it? I absolutely love it. That's what we want. Because to be honest, life is too short to do something you don't like, don't you think? Oh, totally. And I always say that I wish I did it sooner, but I do think that there's lots of different things that lead up to you doing certain things at a certain time in life. Everything for a reason, and all paths have led to me now doing something that I really love. So do you think age comes into that? Because when we're younger, we're all sort of sitting there going, what are we going to do with our lives? And I didn't have anything mapped out when I was growing up in the 70s. I was very much, I'll be a secretary, I'll get married and I'll have kids, and that's what I did. Until my husband changed my life. And this has taken me 58 years to get to where I am now. So do you think there's a thing in that? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, my own career, I did lots of different things, like corporate-wise, before having children, and then absolutely everything after having children was based around how it's going to fit with that. And then it's only since my children are in their 20s and got older that I have been able to say, okay, what would I like to do? And really focus on doing something that I really enjoy. So how do you feel about the dynamic between, so again, back in those days, the husband went out to work, the wife brought up the kids. How do you feel about that whole dynamic? Well, I was lucky enough to be one of those women that spent a lot of time bringing up the kids, because we moved to Canada when my kids were small, and I was working part-time before we did that. And once we moved to Canada on a spousal visa, can't really very easily work. So I did quite a bit of part-time work and a lot of time spent at home. And I love that. I really do. So you got a bit of best of both worlds? I absolutely got the best of both worlds, and it was lovely being able to be there for my kids before and after school. I felt really lucky. And I think it would be really nice if women were able to choose more freely. I do think that the next generation is much harder for them to be able to make that choice. Work part-time and stay at home part-time, or even to stay at home completely. I think it's just really difficult. The young generation. Yeah. I think it's hard for them to find jobs, let alone doing anything else, isn't it? Yeah. Did you see that Netflix documentary about the manosphere? Did you watch that? What a shock. I mean, shocking was not the word for it. I mean, goodness me. That was very polite. Fuck me. That was just horrendous. But anyway, let's just go there, because I have said it's unfiltered, people. But there's young women choosing to effectively be their bitches. That's what they're doing. Weird. I know. I mean, just shouting at the telly stuff, and and it's definitely, it's cringy, isn't it? Like, you look at it and think, gosh, imagine what their parents must think. Well, it just, it's all a bit scary. I think the world's gone to hell in a handcart sometimes. But so let's get back onto the shop thing. Hey, got a bit serious for a second. It did get a bit serious. Let's just bring this back. So, if you could take one part of your body back to customer services at John Lewis, because we're going for Waitrose vibes, so we're not going to stick with John Lewis. I know exactly what's going on the counter. My boobs. To be honest, they probably just sit on the counter all by themselves at this point. What's wrong with them? Oh God, it's awful. They just get bigger and bigger the older I get. Menopause is made it so that, well, I suppose it's been very generous to me. We'll
Wow.
call it that.
There's nothing wrong with big boobs.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You can't really wear shirts because the buttons pop open. No, my boobs can go right back.
So you'd go smaller.
Yeah, I'd go smaller. I mean, I loved them when I was younger. It was all good, but
Yeah.
there's a phrase that, so after I had babies and you've breastfed, there's this phrase called pee in a beanbag. Do you remember?
No,
anyone
didn't
say
hear that
to you?
one, no.
Yeah, so that's basically, you know, like they all kind of like shrivel up after the breastfeeding and then they
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like hang
I didn't
down.
breastfeed.
So I did have that. Unfortunately, now they're just massive.
Do they drag on the floor when you get out of bed in the morning, or are they still pretty pert?
Well, now when I sunbathe in a bikini, they basically go off to the side.
Oh, right,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
They're a bit like they're man-spreading, really, aren't they?
Yeah. Not my favourite part of my body.
Oh, okay.
They are my husband's favourite part of my body.
Well, I wonder why. Yeah. Okay, so boobs are going.
I'm
okay.
sending them back.
In a word, does getting older feel like wisdom or a proper stitch-up?
Oh, it's a combo, really. I mean, there is wisdom, isn't there? Like we were saying about, you know, you've got a lot of life experience. You're able to hopefully make some, you know, better choices and decisions. I do feel about that. I do feel like that. A proper stitch-up. Yeah, the body. It's letting me down. Basically,
Yeah.
it is a proper stitch up. But I think the wisdom part of it's really good because you can come to an acceptance of the body letting you down, and you can just have more fun, really, and relax a bit more in life, can't you?
Yeah, not give a shit what people think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it comes to.
Yeah. I mean, when I stand up, it sounds like the exhaust going off. Everything clicks and cracks, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? But yeah. What was the first moment that made you realise that you are actually getting older?
I think it's got to be chin hairs, to be honest.
Oh, the dreaded chin hair. Not only chin, though, they come out from all over.
And other parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was the chin hairs were really, I don't know, I've just found that to be really disturbing.
Yeah.
My gran had a lot of facial hair and it was, as she got older, it was just that like thing as a child, hissing her face and it was just there. And so I don't know, it's uncomfortable for me to admit that to me.
It's weird because one minute they're not there, and then the next minute it's coming out your face at like 100 miles an hour.
Unfair. And they
where
just
did it come
appear
from?
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I find that you think you've got them all, and then the very next day it's really insanely long, and I don't know how that's happened.
Usually when you're out without a pair of tweezers.
Yeah. I can find like something down there. It can be like an inch long, and I haven't noticed. But I've been looking in the mirror every day, and they still appeared there.
Mine is stubble. I've got great designer stubble. Maybe I need to do a thing with it, but can't get rid of the stubble. Drives me mad.
So I had a friend who showed me these like face razors.
But that encourages the stubble the following morning.
I'm not sure, does it?
Yeah, because now I'm stuck with this bloody facial razor every morning. It sounds like a vibrator, but I'm not having any fun.
Mine hasn't got a battery.
I'm on your face razor.
Mine's just like it gets the, what is it called, that fluffy stuff.
Yeah.
That's a special name for that. Mine just gets that.
No, because my chin is my problem, and then every morning I wake up and there's more stubble there. It's like, how do I get out of this? So unwanted hairs, and then there's the whole pelvic floor episode, isn't there? Because as we get older,
I've given up on mine. Trampolining is long gone. Absolutely no chance I could go on a trampoline. Even when my kids were small, they would say, "Oh, how are you going to trampoline, Mum?" And I'd be like, "I'm just going to have a wee first." And then literally 5 minutes later, I'd be having to go back in for a wee. I think my trampolining days are over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no trampolining. Change of tack from trampolining and wean yourself wherever you go.
Basically, whenever we laugh at this point.
Basically, yeah. So, female friendships. So, how have your female friendships changed over the years, or just generally friendships?
I have moved continents a few times. I've really found that friendships come in and out of your life. Just for me particularly, because I think because I moved around so much, we lived at, I think this is our 13th house.
Oh, wow.
There was a phrase that I saw years ago, which is friendships come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I think most of us are familiar with that now, and that really rings true for me. I've got a few friends that I've kept from kind of when I was in my 20s. I don't see anyone from school, college, anything like that. Lots of close friendships that I made in Canada when I was bringing up the kids. You just meet at the school gates or like activities and stuff. Really enjoy those friendships, and I've kept in touch with all those people. We came back to the UK 4 years ago, and I feel like I've made some really lovely friends since then.
That's good.
I think it's just easier now to make friends actually
Yeah.
than when you were younger, because I don't have any like any expectations, and I think that really helps. I think it's lovely. I've met some really amazing people.
So do you see through the bullshit now, do you think? Do you think being older gives you that wisdom to see through the bullshit?
Oh, definitely. Actually, there's something else that has been really useful for the last 22 years. That is my daughter. She's got special needs, and we always called her the friend radar, and that is because if people were kind enough and lovely enough with her, then they were going to be amazing friends. And if they couldn't cope with that situation, you know, they weren't going to be basically be able to hang around our family. So we ended up with some incredible, amazing, wonderful friends because she was our friend radar.
Nice, like that.
Really nice.
Yeah. It's kind of when not exactly the same, but when your dog gets on with the person, because dogs are very good radars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And on my side is my granddaughter, because my granddaughter is the cutest thing, because I'm obviously biased.
Yeah.
She's 2.5. She says hello to everybody. She literally makes the sunshine. And if people, respond to her, they're generally a good person. If they ignore them, if they ignore her, you're just like, no, you're not my people. I don't want to talk to you. So I think it's good to have that radar, I think.
It is. And definitely dogs, I agree with that. I've made lots of friends through having a dog.
As long as they pick up their dog shit.
Yeah.
Wait, but you live here. Where I live, sometimes not so much. So have you reached the 0 fucks threshold yet?
I think I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close. I mean, I've got to be honest with myself. Most days I'm a 0 fucks, but sometimes I still do have that like hangover from younger days.
Where's the threshold? What were you not giving 0 fucks about? What can get you over that threshold?
I'm a bit of a perfectionist, that's the thing. And so because of that, I think that I want other people to see that I'm doing a really good job of things. And so it's probably still about confidence, isn't it? Generally a confident person, but there's still just that little bit there.
Yeah, because I'm doing this course. It's an online course, but it is accredited, okay. And it's about self-confidence, and it's at the moment I'm doing the difference between self-confidence, self-esteem and arrogance. And it's really interesting because you can be self-confident but actually have low self-esteem, which obviously you would know in your line of work. And then there's the arrogance, and we met through networking, and I see a lot of people, and that some cross the line into arrogance because it's just that little threshold, and you just kind of think, surely at your time of life you should just be real and just stop with the whole.
You can be assertive without being arrogant.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. And it's interesting to watch how that plays out because I'm generally not a bitchy person, but sometimes it brings out the bitch in me. I just want to say, just calm down and just be real. So,
definitely be real.
What really annoys you? Let's get into it.
It's basically noisy eating.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't.
There's a word for it. There's a name for it.
Yeah, there is a name. Yeah.
Oh, I really need to nail the name of that too.
You need to nail the person who's doing it as well, but not in a good way.
I haven't treated anyone for it, but my son has it as well. So basically, meal times can get a little bit angry in this house.
Oh, put
depending
music
on
on.
who's eating. That's what we do. Put the music on, or there can be a little bit of storming off times if it gets really bad.
We sit.
Dirty look.
We sit down with food. We get it all lined up on the telly. We press play. We then eat. And then our son said to us the other day, "Oh well, when we get dinner, we sit down, we press play, and then we eat." And I'm thinking he's just mirroring us. And my daughter hates it as well. She just can't. She can't do it.
Yeah, it just absolutely it makes my skin crawl, to be honest. But we always call it a TV dinner, basically, which is if you think that it's going to be a chompy type of dinner, like or slurpy one, spag bol or something like that.
We've got a friend who can't eat cherry tomatoes quietly. I mean, I don't know how he gets the crunch out of them. It's just like they're not that noisy. What are you doing with it? It's just bizarre. I mean, I love him, but he's a noisy bastard. What else gets your gears grinding?
No, I don't easily get annoyed. I don't know, my husband will probably tell you something else. I don't easily get annoyed with things, to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah, I think I'm quite good at letting things go. That's probably another thing about getting older, isn't it? Yeah, it's all right.
It is, yeah. I don't like bad manners, but I think that's a generational thing as well. You know, you hold a door open for someone and they don't say thank you, it's like, well, fuck you then. I mean, it just annoys me because it's like, you could hold the door open.
I think that I would flip it for myself and say that I love good manners.
Yeah.
And I don't like really, really bad manners and, you know, swearing in inappropriate places.
But this is fine because it's unfiltered.
Yeah. I think I love good manners more than I hate bad manners.
That's a nice positive spin on it.
Positive way of looking at it.
So what do you love about getting older then? Talking about love.
I think that I'm becoming better able to prioritise things that I like doing. That's really nice because now the kids are kind of more self-sufficient.
That's music.
That is really lovely.
Love that.
It's so good, yeah. Yeah, I think I have an appreciation for some of the smaller things in life as well, which is really nice. Like, I absolutely love my morning coffee and I really, truly just enjoy that.
It's great coffee. I've just had one. It's great. I'm going to end with a nice little question. Who or what inspires you?
I don't find that it's like one specific person or one specific thing at any one time. I kind of find that like ebbs and flows in and out depending on what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So with my hypnotherapy course last year, I was massively inspired actually not only just by the tutors, the lecturers who were so inspirational in terms of what they'd already achieved and their knowledge and everything they were imparting, and I just got super enthusiastic about that and I did feel inspired by them. But also the people around me, so many different, like, you know, people from in their 20s who had done like psychology degrees and all of this stuff, right up to people who were in their 60s just kind of doing it for fun. It was really lovely to be in that environment of enthusiastic people, and that was like super inspirational. Last week I could tell you about a book that I read, which is Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. I found that really inspirational. The story, just the kind of little bits that I could take from that. Collector, what is it called? The Collective.
Collection.
Evan, edit that.
Edit that.
Yeah, the collection.
No, the connection.
The connection. I found it so inspirational. I forgot.
The connection.
The connection event where, you know, surrounded by loads of women entrepreneurs, and Michelle did an amazing job. Just little things, day-to-day things.
Right.
That just really inspire me, and I don't need like a godlike person in my life.
I mean, there's Idris Elba, but that's a separate thing.
I like that, Ken.
Who doesn't? Get off, I said it first. Sorry, Idris, if you're watching, because you know, obviously you're going to be watching this shit, aren't you? Anyway, thank you, Helen. Yeah. You were my first interviewee. Oh, it's such a delight to be your first person, and I didn't know that until last week that I was going to be first, and then I felt quite honoured, so thank you. Yeah, it's been lovely chatting to you. Thank you, and goodbye.